Coming to the next kind of concept, right, which is MVP. And of course, I think that whole how you build that first V1 has itself evolved a lot, right? As technologies have been changing, and I think now we are just in a different paradigm with the lovables of the world. Um, what are some of the frameworks and approaches that kind of you have used over the years, right, to build out that first minimum viable version? And even now at Hivel, right, like even in terms of building new features out, right? What's your approach been?
Um, Build to validate, not build to scale, right? Imagine a lot of serial entrepreneurs, founders, or CTOs who become founders today. They have seen scale game, right? And it becomes very easy and natural for us to kind of build for scale. The simplest example I'll say is like, no, I've been building microservices for ages now. But when I started Hivel, we started with a monolith, right? I'm like, I know I want microservices, but I know the advantages of it. But at the same time, I know it takes time to get things right. Monolith can get me faster, right? So we need to force ourselves. We are not building to scale. You don't even know, like more than 50% of the companies pivot their ideas and products midway. Why do you want to build for scale when it's not validated, right? It can be the most messiest code. You know the best practices. This is not to show off the code quality. This is to show the product value. So that is what we focus heavily on. Even today, my team complains that Sudhir, why don't we do all these great ideas together? And said, like, no. Did the customer say they wanted it? Did the customer say, hey, I want one more feature? You can come up with like 10 features, but you don't know the value of each of these features until the customer want to pay for it or can benefit from it. So today, everything we start with a very MVP version. We try with multiple things. At the same time, we remove features very fast. We build it fast, we remove it fast so that there's less product debt, not only the tech debt. And if nobody's using it, we remove those features. We start lean, we keep it clean. We just do some basic tracking, remove unused features, keep switching based on the data.
Yeah, that is such a good line. I think you've given me a tagline for the episode, which is, build your MVP to validate, not to scale. It is so true.